Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Lauren Baker, founder of SEJ. With me today I have Clayton Johnson of the Hoth. Hey Clayton, could you say hi real quick? And
hey, what's up everybody?
Could you try putting your slides in presentation mode? You might have to hit the play button.
Cool.
There we go. Nice. And next slide, please.
All right.
All right. So hi everyone, this is Lauren Baker, again, founder of SEJ. With me, I'll give you another chance, Clayton. With me, I have Clayton Johnson of the Hoth. Say hi, Clayton.
What's up?
So Clayton's going to be really we're kicking off this year with some fresh content, really focusing on video SEO and how you can 2x your traffic utilizing video SEO, and a little bit about the Hoth, our partner for today. But before we get started, I'd like to do a little bit of housekeeping to let everyone know basically how our SEJ marketing think tank webinars work and what to expect. So you'll see that you have a go-to webinar control panel here. Within that panel, there's a question box. As we're going over the presentation today, Clayton's going to have 2 polls that he's going to give us. So we're going to go ahead and answer those polls when we launch them. But then also, if you have questions along the way of the presentation, be sure to put them in the question box. After he's finished, which will be about 40 minutes or so in, we're then going to open up for 20 minutes of Q&A. So I'll be reading over the questions that you put in here, and then afterwards going through them with Clayton, and feel free to ask away. We're here for you, right? And you're gonna have lots of questions when he's done with this. Need some tips, things like that. So we can go on with that. But yeah, we're going to be launching 2 polls. Your feedback on those polls is extremely important, so feel free to click the button. And besides that, I think we're pretty much ready to roll. Our official hashtag is SEJ Think Tank, and be sure to hit up Clayton, myself, or hashtag SEJ Think Tank on Twitter as you're watching this with any comments, things like that. Let your friends know that you're being educated by the Hoth. And I'll hand things over to you, Clayton.
All right, thank you so much, Lauren. What is up, guys? Welcome to the webinar. Today we're going to be talking about how to double your traffic this year with video SEO, guys. And I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and everything is looking great. So if you guys can put a #1 in the chat, if you guys can hear me and see my screen and you guys are pumped to get this thing started. Let's see what we got. Open up that little chat there, and then let's see what we got going on. All right, got a 1, got a 1. Let's see if we can get any more in here. Guys, this is pretty crazy, is that we already have 325 people on the line right now, and I see 328, 329. People are still hopping in. 330, we're keeping going. We're going to see if we can max this thing out, okay? So we usually get a couple late scragglers going on here. But as these people get in, I'll just do a few things to kind of begin with here. Again, this title is How to Double Your Traffic This Year with Video SEO, and I'm Clayton from the Hoth, okay? So before we actually start the webinar, I want to launch this poll question, okay? And I want to know who you guys are. So what best describes you? So Lauren, if you can get this fired up. Are you an SEO agency? Are you a marketing agency? You do e-commerce? Are you a local business or something else? I would love to know, just to get some kind of context of what we got going here, who you guys are. So if you guys want to throw that in there.
So we're at 60% right now. We always try to get like 85, 90%, 99, 100. Just take the time, hit one of those buttons, the one that reflects you the most, and we'll go ahead and get things closed soon. So hurry up and take care of that. Looks like we're at 72, 73% right now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, last chance, 1. All right, Clayton, I'm gonna go ahead and close this poll, and we'll share the results.
Okay, awesome, guys. Thank you so much, guys. To be honest, if you are any one of those, it's totally fine. This webinar is going to be valid for you. You can use the strategies and tactics in this no matter who you are, okay? Because we're going to be showing you the strategy that's going to help you double your traffic this year with video and video SEO. And guys, make sure that you stay till the end, because I'm going to show you where you can get the slides and notes plus a special bonus for those people that stick on to the end, okay? So guys, if you don't know who we are, we are the Hoth. It stands for hit them over the head. That's what we do. And we basically do white label SEO or reseller SEO. So if you ever need any help doing link building, getting some blog content, getting local citations, any kind of reviews, any of that kind of stuff, guys, that is our bread and butter. And this is our Hoth monster. So we got a big 6-foot tall one. It's super fun. And if you've never met us before, we go to all the big conferences. So we do PubCon, we do SMX, we do Brighton. We just were at Affiliates Summit just a couple weeks ago. Here's a picture of us at one of the conferences, maybe like a year or so ago, with Ric Flair. So that was super fun. Here's a picture of Greg and I at a conference. That's me on the right and Greg on the left. He's one of our account managers here. And on top of that, last year we were actually featured on the INT 5000 as one of the fastest growing companies in the US. So that was a great honor to be a part of that. And for me personally, I'm actually the CMO of the Hoth, so I do all the marketing and whatnot. And I had the honor of being a speaker at SEJ Summit last year. And so I am super excited to be back kicking it with SEJ again today. That was super fun, and I'm so happy to be here presenting for you guys again today. And I show you these slides because if you've never heard of us or never met us before, given us some high fives at conferences or anything like that, you know, it's kind of cool to show that sometimes you get like webinars, you don't know if you're it's some two dudes sitting in a shack in Alaska or it's actually a real company. So I wanted to show you this if you've never got a chance to meet us before, okay? So guys, my warning is this, and I put this in there kind of for myself as well as you can tell, I talk really fast. So make sure that you turn off any kind of Facebook or emails or distractions, because we have a ton of content to cover in a very short period of time. So we're going to be going over actionable strategies, tools, tips, tricks, all this kind of stuff in a very short period of time. So I want to make sure that you give it your full attention, all right? And so with that said, guys, are you ready to rock? If you guys can use the chat and put a number 1 in the chat if you guys are ready to rock, all right? I want to make sure that everyone is hearing me and everything. All right. All right, sounds good. Let's do this. All right, so guys, video is the massive untapped opportunity in 2018, okay? So YouTube is actually the second largest search engine with a staggering 1 billion monthly users. I had to double check that stat because it seemed a little bit crazy, but the power of YouTube is insane. And so in video is enormous. So in fact, a study done by Cisco last year predicted that by 2021, video is going to account for over 82% of all consumer internet traffic. Okay, that means by 2021, the vast majority of everything that's going to be consumed online is going to be video. Okay, so this really is the time to invest in video content. And here is why, guys. Think about this. So all these years, in terms of traditional SEO, we've been working hard on our websites, cranking out articles with awesome content so that we can rank in Google, right? It's really big. But you see the trends. None of these articles are going to rank in YouTube, which is the world's second largest search engine with the biggest growth trajectory, right? So you're essentially letting these articles go to waste because you can't rank articles in YouTube. You can only rank videos in YouTube. So the really easy and obvious solution here, guys, is you want to take advantage of all that opportunity, and you just need to turn your content into videos, right? So pretty simple. So do you guys see this huge opportunity that there is here with video? Right? Video is enormous, it's exploding right now, okay? So here's the crazy thing, guys. As a little thought experiment, what would it be like if you were to go search on Google for something, you go to your competitor's website, and then see your ad on the right side there? That would be crazy, right? If you could advertise on your competitors' websites, you know, like people pay a lot of money for this with native ads like Taboola and Outbrain and all of that. That would be pretty crazy, right? Well, here's the thing, is that when you do your video optimization, right, that's exactly what you're going to get from YouTube. You're going to get these right sidebar advertisements for your videos coming up on your competitors' videos. So that means in terms of like, you know, traditional SEO, you don't even have to have killer rankings, because actually the majority of traffic on YouTube actually comes from browsing and these suggested videos. So YouTube is really the platform for you, okay? And there's three main goals that we're kind of going after today. So we talked about doubling your traffic with video SEO. So what does that actually mean? There's three main goals we're kind of talking about here. So one is ranking in Google with videos. So Searchmetrics did a study and they said that about 25% of search results contain at least one video. So that's a big opportunity, okay? And a pretty funny slide here is the stats on what actual videos are getting snippets in Google. And you can see here that YouTube is just crushing everyone. Huh, I wonder why, right? YouTube being owned by Google, it's pretty obvious. But so YouTube is really the platform where you're going to get the most dominance. That's why we're mostly talking about YouTube today. The second opportunity that you have is ranking in YouTube via YouTube search, right? Like we just said, you know, coming up when people type in your relevant keywords, make sure your videos are there. Okay, and then the third thing is getting suggested over there in that right-hand sidebar where actually most of the traffic is. So here's a screenshot from Backlinko who did a little case study on this. And you can see here that the majority of the traffic that comes from your channel as it grows actually comes from those suggested videos. You see here the suggested videos were accounting for 37% of the traffic versus only 17% in the actual YouTube search. So all three of these things combined are kind of what we're talking about here for doubling your traffic. And that's why we're going to be talking about this in a little bit different sense, okay? So you guys can see that approaching video SEO is a bit different than what we traditionally think about regular SEO in terms of like ranking in Google and building backlinks and stuff like that. And YouTube actually knows all the metrics of the content and knows what are the indicators of good content, right? Because it's all hosted on their platform. And the goal of YouTube is really to keep people on their site. They want to keep people on their site watching videos because obviously, you know, they can run ads on that. And the thing is that YouTube will actually promote you for free if you get your optimization right, okay? So today we're going to be showing you all exactly how to do that. So how to capture all that value, how to find killer proven topics, how to get these easy tricks to creating high quality videos that are going to get you lots of views, and then how to optimize these videos to rank in YouTube and in Google and really get all that traffic from suggested videos. So it's going to be a ton of fun, all right? So guys, let's talk about this strategy from the beginning, all right? Start right at the beginning. So the first thing before you do anything is you want to find proven video topics for video. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. So let's go over 3 top ways to come up with video topics, okay? So the first thing is you guys want to go for the easy wins. I would say do the easiest stuff first, right? Because you can capture a lot more value a lot quicker. Right? So the first easy win that you have is taking your existing content that you already have and turning it into videos. And guys, this is the easiest win because obviously you already have the content. You already put in all the hard work of creating that content. You just need to repurpose it for videos, okay? So you can use a lot of different tools for figuring out what you want, what are going to be the best pieces of content to turn into videos. I love using Ahrefs, Content Explorer. You can use BuzzSumo or just look at your stats in WordPress or wherever you have it hosted and look at what is your top performing content. Now, a couple of things here is you don't want to necessarily look for the ones that are getting the most organic traffic because of the metrics on YouTube. YouTube is looking for something a little bit different. YouTube is looking for watch time and engagement. So the more controversial things that you turn into videos, the better. So you don't want to look for the top performing in terms of views. You might want to look more for the top performing in terms of what is getting the most interaction from your audience, okay? So that will best translate over to YouTube, all right? So get a list of your top performing blog posts in terms of interaction and turn that content to video. So that's the easiest win. The second one is competition analysis. So the idea here is that we're going to find competing channels. We're going to see what topics they're covering, and then we're just going to model that as opposed to just going to like, the keyword tool and starting from scratch. We're going to go find out what content is actually working right now and go model that, get some really good ideas. So here's how you can do it. So first thing is you go to YouTube and you type in one of your main keywords, and we're going to see what starts coming up. We're going to find some competitor channels here. So I highlighted a few different competitor channels that are ranking for link building, which would be a really great keyword to link for, to rank for, right? So we got Brian Dean, Charles Flo, Outreach Mama. What you can do is you can use a really cool tool. It's called vidIQ. What this is, it's a free Chrome plugin, and it's actually like a little freemium tool. You can just go and sign up for it and install it on Chrome. And then when you're browsing YouTube, it'll actually put this little button. I don't know if you can see it there in the upper right-hand corner. It's called it says CSV export. And what that's going to do it's going to export all of that channel's videos into a CSV file. And then you can rank it by the number of views it's getting, the number of likes it's getting, all the interaction it's getting, and find your competitors' top trending topics. And it's really cool because it really shows the title, it shows the keywords, shows the views, shows everything. You can just aggregate all your competitors' videos really quickly at this and have an entire list of topics to just go after. All right, so pretty simple, right? So a way to take that one step further after you have all these different ideas is you can actually run them through YouTube Suggest. And what's cool is that, with YouTube Suggest, or it has, the autocomplete, it basically gives you topic ideas that people are searching for every single day. And this is, although this is a pretty simple tactic, it's extremely effective. So I have some friends that run a YouTube channel, and it's called Zen Dude Fitness. Now it's called like the Jump Rope Dudes, I think. And they told me that this is their #1 SEO strategy. So what they do is they use YouTube Suggest. They just go in there and they do all these videos about jump rope, right? So they put in how to jump rope and then let autocomplete fill in the blank. And so you can see here they have a bunch of videos along those same lines, like how to jump rope like to lose weight, how to jump rope like a boxer, how to jump rope for beginners. They also did this for how to get a body like. So you can see here they have videos like how to get a body like Cristiano Ronaldo, how to get a body like Brad Pitt, how to get a body like a boxer. And they just went and banged on these videos and did every single one of the autocomplete. And you can see here by doing this, they started to own these keywords. They started to own the keywords of jump rope. And these videos get 1.1 million views, 794,000 views, 639,000 views, okay? So even a very simple strategy like this, by using autocomplete and then just consistently producing those videos that people are actively searching for, is an amazing strategy for you. Here's what ended up happening after a while, after they did this, is that now they own almost the entire first page for their main keyword, which is jump rope. It's pretty crazy. If you go search jump rope on YouTube right now, 95% of the front page is all their videos. So guys, my question is, what would it look like for you if you owned the entire first page of Google for your main keyword, right? Extremely powerful. Okay, so guys, can you see how you can get loads of pre-valid ideas very quickly, right? So it's super simple. With these 3 tactics, it's super easy to get validated ideas that are going to get you tons of views, all right? So that was awesome, all right? So #1, get the topics. So moving into #2, after you create the topics, you want to go and create the videos. So I'm going to show you how to get more out of every video that you create. Okay, so what are the best practices? So guys, in terms of what YouTube thinks is a quality video, there's a lot of different factors, but the most important ones are watch time and engagement, okay? So it's a little bit different than traditional SEO, like getting backlinks, etc., okay? YouTube's real goal is keeping people on the site. So the longer that you keep people on the site, engaged in watching videos, that's better, right? So let's break down each element, how you're going to be able to do this, and what are the best practices for creating these videos, okay? So always the first thing is getting people to actually watch your videos, right? So here, pretty obviously, just kind of like email marketing, the title, the description, the thumbnail is to get the click. Just like, an email, like the subject line is to get the click to open the email, right? So you want to really focus on first things first. Focus on high CTR headlines, making headlines that are like really intriguing. Like I see a lot of headlines that like to use question marks. You got to make it so that people are very interested in watching the video. So intriguing headlines that really match with those highly searched topics that we talked about in section 1, and also using really bold colors to attract people's eyes to that thumbnail. Okay. So when you create the videos, that first 15 seconds has to be really killer. That's like the hook point. That's where most people will drop off if it's not good, okay? And so I see a lot of videos that start with like a long intro, or like the animated logo swishes. You want to start with a really good hook, telling people what it's about, giving them a teaser, and really getting them to watch the rest of the video, okay? So that's all about getting people to watch. The second thing is increasing that watch time. Again, we were seeing that YouTube is really preferring people to stay on the site. So videos that get more watch time, they get a lot more views. They start showing up in search more. They start showing up in the sidebar more. They start ranking higher, all this kind of stuff. So this case study shows from TubeFilter, basically shows that 17 to 16 minute video time, they get up to 50% more views. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like that, But you can just see, as if you can increase the watch time, the more the better, okay? So yeah, 7 to 16 minutes, that's a sweet spot to get up to 50% more views. And then Google actually been changing their algorithms. YouTube's been changing their algorithms. They actually showed this on the YouTube creators blog. They basically said, over the past few months, we have made some changes to YouTube to encourage people to spend more time watching, interacting, and sharing with the community. And to support this, we've updated what we call video discovery features, meaning how our viewers find videos to watch via search and suggested videos. These changes better surface the videos that viewers actually watch over those that they click on and then abandon, okay? So you really want to get people watching your videos, and that's one of the most important factors, okay? So in terms of increasing engagement, what you want to do for best practices is make sure that you're getting people to comment and like and subscribe and really interact with that video, okay? So you can see here, Backlinko did a study on this, and there's a correlating factor with the number of video comments versus the YouTube ranking. So more and more, we're seeing that getting engagement with the videos is becoming more important in the YouTube algorithm, okay? And then in terms of increasing watch time, you know, you have your videos, but you also have your channel, and you want to keep people watching videos on your channel, so you're getting all the credit for that. So one cool trick to do that is actually putting these things called end cards or annotations at the end of your videos, okay? So here's a screenshot. At the end of it, you can see here that we're saying also check out these videos on the right-hand side, and you can click on those and then just continue watching Hoth videos on our own channel, okay? So it's an easy way to keep people watching your videos, so you're getting credit for that, right? So pretty simple, right? So that's the best practices for creating the videos. Now let's talk about optimization for those videos. So we're going to tell you some easy video optimizations tricks for more traffic, okay? So guys, like I've been saying in this webinar, is that studies are showing that there isn't as much correlation between those keywords and actual rankings within YouTube. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't optimize, okay? As it may mean less for rankings, it still matters for understanding what the video is about and relevancy. So to kind of clarify this a little bit, guys, is that, you know, you've kind of seen a couple different slides here where YouTube has focused, shifted focus away from having like perfectly optimized videos with like, the actual keyword optimized videos, to actually focusing on what makes a quality video in terms of watch time and engagement. So definitely the metrics are moving in that direction, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't optimize. You should obviously optimize. So there's a few basic things that you'll want to do to make sure you're getting that max relevancy and really showing YouTube what your video is about. Obviously, you want to put your keyword in the upload file name, in the front of the title if possible, and in the description. And that really covers the basics. But like I said, it's becoming less important versus other factors over time. Now, the biggest opportunity that you really have, like we said earlier, is that most of the channel traffic as your channel grows is actually going to come from suggested videos. So how do you get there? How do you get in those suggested videos? Tags. Tags are a big part of that, guys. So check out this case study that shows that the number of tags actually correlate to the number of suggested videos. So that's what you guys want to be doing. You want to be putting tags in your videos. And I'm going to show you a quick way that you can hack it, okay? So the way to optimize with tags is there's a couple plugins you can use to actually see which tags and keywords you should be using. There's one called TubeBuddy, or you can use the same one that I mentioned earlier called vidIQ. They're pretty similar. And what you can do is you can actually just search for your main keywords that you want to optimize your video for. You want to find the top videos that are ranking there, and then look at the tags they're using. You can use those tags in your video, in your titles, your descriptions, or excuse me, those keywords in your titles, your descriptions, and your tags on YouTube, so that you can start coming up for those videos or those keywords and suggested videos, all right? And like when you're actually using vidIQ, here's a screenshot of how it looks. It's actually going to suggest those keywords for you to put in your title and description and in your tag section. So it's a really cool, easy way to hack it. So do you guys see how you can use these tips to easily optimize your videos and capture more value, right? It's pretty easy. All right, so guys, the last part is you can't just build it and it will come. You guys got to multiply your reach with video promotion. So let's talk about some ways to promote your videos and really get a lot of traction, all right? So one of the first things that's really important is that right after you publish, you want to get your video out, okay? So videos that generate the most views over 6 months, they perform well early, okay? So this really increases your view velocity, which is a factor in ranking. And that's going to help your video show up more in rankings. It's going to help it show up in suggested videos and generally perform a lot better. Okay, so guys, how do you get a big push in the beginning? Here's a few ways that we tried out, okay? So first one is email your list. So as soon as you publish your video, we love emailing our list straight to the video, okay? This is gonna be the quickest way to really start off your video views and get increasing video velocity with a bang, all right? Second thing is, obviously, you wanna push social media and get those video views out. The third thing is embedding it in your blog post. And this is kind of like a double whammy, because not only are you going to be getting traffic to your videos by publishing your blog post, but if you put videos on your blog post, then hang on, I think we might have a special video. Hang on.
Something about video.
We got a special guest. Let me turn on my camera real quick. Sorry for the intermission we got going on right now. Hang on.
I figured out how to do Facebook.
Yeah.
Ready for prime time.
Oh, we got a special guest in there.
Oh, this guy is
Video Smitio. Who knows all about video? Hulk Hogan does, brother. Alphamania running wild. You guys better get on the train while you can. You're gonna be making money and buying land. Man.
From Hawkster.
I see you now. You don't. That's funny. People on there, man.
Oh, we got a ton of people on here.
You got a ton of
Lauren,
people?
how many people we got on here right now?
Got 435 on right now. We're about to max out. Then we got Hawkamania running wild up here on SEJ. Oh!
It's bigger than Hoth's head.
Oh,
I drove with that, man. Those are bigger than your head, man. Shoot. Not bad for a 75-year-old man, huh?
Not bad at all. Now I know who's in that Hawk suit.
Man, I'm on the team, man. I just signed up for life. I'm like one of those guys signed a $1 billion contract with Hawkamania. So I'm in.
You gonna be down there at the HothCon next week, Hawkster?
I'm here, dog. I live here. They're in my territory. I've been here 5 years. They just migrated into my world. You know, when I found out they were surviving over here, I had to come over here and make sure I was going to let them live. When I found out how cool they were, I had to be on their team.
Nice. I'll see you then on day 2. Day 1 and day 2.
Yeah, no doubt. What do you mean day 1?
HothCon.
But 2-day event next week.
Where?
Wednesday and Thursday. See that hotel right there, Hoth, the new Hyatt?
Oh, that's crazy.
We've got hundreds of people coming in for HothCon. We've got a dozen speakers, the best in the industry. Lauren's one of our speakers. We've got the best in the business. We're gonna provide a ton of value, and it's the first HothCon.
Food and booze?
Food and booze. I got a 113-foot yacht and open bar.
I love it.
I know Lauren likes that.
That's how we do it. So that was seen. I stole it. I doubled it.
Couples tickets left if you guys want to get them. HothCon.
HothCon Maniacs.
HothCon.com.
I can hit the bathroom, man. You guys are great. Thank you, brother.
Okay. All right. Always fun in the Hoth office. Okay, we'll get back into the video SEO presentation. Let me plug this back in. All right. Lauren, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Sometimes we like to have fun. Okay, we'll get right back into the presentation, but I thought you guys would like the special guest.
Hawkster back on for Q&A.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, just hope that wasn't blindsided you too much. Basically, we were talking about video promotion. I guess that's one way. If you have Hulk Hogan come in and promote your video, it's a pretty good way. If you can add that in, put that at number 5. But embedding a video on your blog is a really great way. Not only does that get a lot of views to your to your actual YouTube videos, but at the same time, you know, keeping people on your site is actually decreasing your bounce rate. It's keeping people on your site. It's increasing your regular SEO anyway. So it's a great way to get views to your video. And then the last way is it doesn't actually matter how you actually get views to your videos. Anything that you do is going to help you start ranking. Any more views that you get is going to help you start ranking in the YouTube algorithm. So one cool trick is to actually run paid traffic via AdWords to your videos. So you can actually get an organic boost by using AdWords to advertise your videos, okay? And here's a cool thing is that Stone Tipple did a lot of research on this, and I put a link there for you guys to check it out. But here's what they said. They said in Google, you can't buy your organic rankings, but in YouTube, you effectively can. So to be fair, it's an indirect effect. You're not directly buying rankings here, but your paid campaigns can positively impact the signals that YouTube does look at, such as view time. So it's pretty cool, guys. You can kind of hack the system a little bit. It doesn't really matter where you're getting the views from, but the more views you're getting, the more watch time you're getting, the better your rankings are going to be, the more you're going to be coming up in the suggested videos, okay? So that's why it's so important, all right? So guys, do you see how you can easily multiply your reach, right? It's pretty simple, all right? So guys, just to review the simple process that we went through today, the first thing, finding topics. Don't do the hard stuff. Do the easy wins. Turn your best content into videos. And remember the simple strategies that I showed you, how effective they can be. You can get hundreds of thousands of subscribers like my friends at Zendude Fitness did and get millions of views just by following the simple tricks that we laid out here, okay? Second thing, creating those videos with the best practice. Remember, the most important thing is keeping up the watch time and engagement. Okay. Third thing is easy optimization, guys. Use tags in those in the vidIQ and TubeBuddy that I showed you to get into suggested videos by optimizing your videos correctly. Okay, and that's where most of the traffic is. And then the fourth thing is don't forget about video promotion. You want to multiply your reach by promoting on your blog post, your email, your social, and don't forget about the paid traffic trick. Doesn't matter where it's coming from. The more views you're getting, the better it's going to be. Guys, and by doing this, you're going to gain an entirely new channel. You guys know that YouTube is the second largest search engine with a medium, meaning video, that is geared to be the vast majority of internet traffic in the very near future, right? So guys, unlike Google and the long process it takes to build links, YouTube is actually going to promote your content for free if you optimize it right, just like we showed you in this presentation. And on top of that, 25% of Google searches have at least one video in them, so you can also rank in the SERPs, okay? So it's like a triple whammy coming all the way around. So you guys see the power in harnessing video this year, all right? It's pretty big. So guys, let's launch the poll question 2 right now. Now that you've seen this presentation, are you planning on investing in video this year? So Lauren, if you could help me out and launch that poll. Oh yeah, I see the poll up there. So let's get the poll answers in. Are you guys going to be investing in video this year? You saw the massive opportunity.
Oh yeah. So
oh yeah.
I was still getting over the Hawkster.
I know. he like stole the show from me, man.
No. I was upstairs with my belt.
Yeah, it's super fun. Oh, by the way, while we're running this poll, I'll show you this. If I can turn on my video, I'll show you this cool thing that SEJ did for us. If you guys can see me. I'm not sure.
Oh, you guys got that? Okay, we're gonna close.
Yeah, I gotta show you. I gotta show everybody this belt. See if I can get it to come up.
4%. No.
Lauren, can you see my my screen or see my video?
Yeah, closing the poll right here. Oh,
look at this fucking this sweet thing. The Hoth Search Engine Journal. Oh man, it's so sweet. Thank you guys so much for sending that. It's so awesome. Man, we like to have a lot of fun, right?
Get us a picture of that, man. With Hawkster, you and Mark and the Hoth wearing the belt.
If after we finish this up, I'll get a picture with him now. After that, let me turn off my camera quick. Get back into. So we got the poll questions done. Yeah.
Yeah, 96% said yes. They're planning on investing in video. I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
We are too, man. We this is one of our big goals for this year. We've always done reviews and things like that, but now we're getting into pure YouTube optimization across the board. So this is like, even just watching you do this right now, I'm learning so much and looking at ways to implement, and we'll talk about it more next week when I'm down there in St. Pete.
Yeah. I mean, this is awesome. You said that 96% of people are investing in video this year. Is that what you said?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, so if you guys are hyped up for video, that's a really great thing. And guys, remember, there's going to be a Q&A at the end. Just a little pause and make sure that you guys know we're in just a little bit. We're going to be doing a Q&A. But you guys are all invested, saying you're going to invest in video. But I know the reality of it, okay? Here's the thing, is that I've been up here this whole time telling you like how cool and easy it is and showing these cool tricks, which are very effective. But I know that the reality of the situation is not as easy as it sounds. First thing is that video producing really good video content is actually very expensive, okay? Industry standards are about $1,000 per minute of video. And I know that what you call an industry standard is it really varies a lot. There's a lot of ways you can do video for less, and there's a lot of times when video costs a lot more than that. But an industry standard is about $1,000 per minute. An HD camera can cost thousands, let alone the lights, the studio, the actors, the editing software, and all that kind of stuff. It really starts adding up. So when you say $1,000 per minute, man, it's like, how's that possible? Well, when you see all that goes into actually producing a really high quality video, you can start seeing how that makes a lot of sense, okay? And on top of that, one of the biggest problems is that the simple fact that most people just don't want to be on camera, right? Okay, so here's the question. Video is hard. What if you could make pro level videos for a reasonable price? What if you could create lots of content in a really scalable way? And what if you didn't have to be on video and you could just sit back and relax and have videos created for you? That'd be pretty cool, right? So guys, would you be interested in hearing about that? Let's see. I think we got 96% of the people, right? Lauren said they're going to invest in video content. So I think we'd be pretty interested in it. So, okay, guys, so the solution is like this, okay? About a year ago, we saw the trends kind of coming up for video. We decided that, you know, as an SEO company, as a content creation company, we really need to invest in this. And we started looking for a solution. And we found a bunch of solutions out there. But when you really get down to it, they didn't really cut it, okay? Most of the solutions were either like, you know, the poorly animated videos, you know, like the kind of cartoon type videos. They didn't really match the quality that we were looking for. Or we also found a bunch of like really cheesy spokesperson, like Fiverr type videos, and that it just didn't feel like it really matched our brand. Or on the other hand, we actually did find some solutions that were really good, that were custom made. But in terms of like adding, you know, videos every week, every month, every week to our channel, it was going to be too expensive to really scale that. So guys, what we did is we went to work. We found a national TV producer and brought her on board. We hired professional script writers. We created a studio. We hired professional actors. We created an entire editing team, and we created a process for producing high quality videos at scale, okay? And we call it Hoth Video, all right? And so what Hoth Video does is it takes your blog content, your best performing blog content, and it turns it into high quality, engaging videos that you can upload to YouTube, use on your blog, and use everywhere, okay? And it's like the only thing like it of its kind. And this is really the key to capturing this massive opportunity we've been talking about with video without doing it yourself, okay, guys? It allows you to sit back and relax while we do all the hard work of turning your content into killer videos so that you can take advantage of this massive opportunity with video SEO, okay? So guys, here's how it works. Pretty simply, just breaks down like this, all right? So first, you just come to our website and you give us your seed content. So if you have blog posts that are working really well right now, you already have content produced, you just give that to us. Our professional script writing team will actually edit down that content into a video script. We're going to shoot HD quality video of a professional actor in a studio reading your script in an engaging way. And then we're going to add professional B-roll, you know, like extra videos and title cards to that. Then we're going to give you a Final Cut version as well as a YouTube description to upload. So all the work is done for you, okay? And your job basically in this is to basically do nothing and be our boss while we do all the work. So you get to pick the content, you get to approve the script, you get to approve the final video, and you can let our team of pros create amazing videos for you at scale, okay? So now you're probably wondering, how much is this going to cost? How much am I going to have to pay for this? You guys, 96% said you're going to be investing in video SEO this year. So how much are you going to be investing? Well, you guys know that industry standard is about $1,000 per minute. So that means a 5-minute video is going to cost $5,000. But guys, at the Hoth, we're masters at scaling, okay? Since 2010, everything that we've done is built to scale. And that's how we built a business that services hundreds of thousands of SEOs every month, okay? And so even though we're producing it, writing it, shooting it, adding B-roll, editing, and producing the final version, your cost per video is only $300 per video, okay? It's pretty sweet. We really pushed it down so you can make this affordable and scalable for everyone. So we got lots of different packs. You guys can do a video 1-pack, a 2-pack, a 4-pack, or an 8-pack. We can do as many videos as you guys want, okay? But the thing is, guys, today, like I promised on the beginning of this webinar, is that you guys aren't going to pay that today. We have a special deal for you to try it out as we're launching this out of beta. Guys, we wanted to make this a no-brainer for you to try out. So until January 31st, you just got 1 week, we're offering buy one, get one free videos. Okay, so that means if you buy a package, we're going to give you double the amount for free. Okay. So that means each video is basically half price at $150 each. So we want to make this a no-brainer, guys. So if you want to hop on this right now, we put a special page up for you at thehoth.com/video special. And that's where you can get the discount. What you do is you just go in there, purchase your package, sign up for a HothNet account if you don't have one, and an extra one is going to drop into your account automatically. All right. So guys, on top of the deal, we're also offering a 100% satisfaction, rock solid Hoth approved money back guarantee. Okay, so as you start on your video SEO plan in 2018 and you really take advantage of this massive movement, we want to make sure that you get 100% satisfaction guarantee. We're so confident in this product, we want you guys to try it, that we're gonna, if for any reason that you don't like the videos, we're gonna give you 100% of your money back. So we want to really make this a no-brainer for you. So if you guys want to hop in this right now, thehoth.com/video special. Okay. So guys, again, the deal ends January 31st, 2018. I would recommend just going and grabbing a couple pieces of content right now from your blog and getting one of these BOGO deals and just trying it out right now. You guys have absolutely zero risk, nothing to lose. It's an amazing deal. Hop in at thehoth.com/video special. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. It's always awesome to get on here, do these webinars and like really kick it with the audience and really learn some cool stuff about SEO and just like plan out our domination for 2018. So guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining us here. So we will now go, give me a minute to grab a glass of water and we will go into Q&A. So Lauren, if you want to lead that, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Thanks, Clayton. This is the best webinar I think we've ever done. So this has been a lot of fun.
Woo! That's how we do it, man. We always bring the fire at the Hoth.
Always have. Always have. So we got a lot of you still on and a lot of questions that have come in. If you have any questions that you thought about over the course of this presentation, whether it's about video, YouTube optimization, some of the tools and tricks that Clayton was going over before we were interrupted by Hawkamania, and then even after that, go ahead. Drop them right now in the question box. I have about 7 or 8 really good ones, Clayton, that I picked out. I'll continue to pick some out as folks send them in. Are you ready? Cool.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to go, man.
All right. So one question I think it was from Nick asks, he notices that a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of the hosts tell people to comment below, or do they point over to the like or subscribe button? I've also seen links that point over to video channels that will automatically ask people to subscribe. Does that actually work with overall optimization? The more likes, the more subscribers that you get. And do you have any other tips to build up likes and subscribes via YouTube videos?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw a couple slides here that we really talked about how Google is really shifting away from, what most SEOs are thinking about doing, like perfect optimization, right? A lot of SEOs, when you think about it, you're like, oh, I got to get my keyword in the title and I got to get my keyword in description, have a 500 words or 1,000 words in my description. Like that's the thing that's really going to matter the most. But actually, we've been seeing by these case studies over time that the people that are really succeeding on YouTube are not necessarily the ones that are doing perfect optimization. I mean, there are people on YouTube, the biggest channels, they can kill it by having 2 words in their title. What they really focus on is having really killer content that's engaging or shocking or just really interesting to your audience. That's why in the beginning of the video that or the beginning of this presentation, we went over how to pick out your topics, what kinds of topics you're going to use in terms of turning your blog content into videos. You don't necessarily want to look for the ones that are getting the most traffic or anything like that. What you're looking for are the ones that are the most controversial, the ones that are getting the most interaction, because that is the biggest part of the YouTube algorithm. When you get more interaction, get more comments, get more likes, get any of those kinds of things, get people watching the actual videos, stuff that people are interested in, those are the things that are really going to help you out in the YouTube algorithm. So I think that's the thing you want to focus on the most. Look for the content that you have already produced that's proven to get that interaction. And then at the same time, use some of the tricks that I talked about here today, which is, looking at your competitors. I showed you guys the vidIQ little plugin, you can go to your competitor channels and see what's trending and see which ones from your competitors are getting lots of views, lots of likes. Like that vidIQ, it actually pulls out the ones that get likes. So you can see which ones of your competitors, what kinds of topics are getting a lot of likes from your competitors, and then model that success. So those are the main things that I would concentrate on. Not trying to reinvent the wheel, just look at what's working and then model that.
Yeah, absolutely. And another one thing I really liked with the examples you showed with TubeIQ and others were that data is not just useful for video, right? Like that data in terms of subject matter tags, et cetera, what people are searching for, that's also useful for written content as well. So I could easily see pulling that data for video and then also seeing how I could utilize that data for some of the blog posts and things like that I'm planning out from a content management perspective. It's always great to be able to pull content intelligence from multiple different tools, and the ability to not look at content just from a SEMrush, keyword, similar web perspective, but also bringing in video-oriented content data was really cool as well.
Lauren, I agree with you 100% on that. And to be honest, most keyword research, when we talk about keyword research, a lot of it starts with, hey, go into SEMrush and type in a keyword and get some suggestions, or go into Google Keyword Planner and get some suggestions. And actually, to be honest, I think that competitor analysis, or competitor gap analysis, is like the most underrated way to find keywords. When you go out and you look at what your competitors are ranking for, you are going to be blown away about what kinds of keywords are out there that you did not even think of, okay? I did this on the Hoth because I've been doing the Hoth since 2010, and I thought I knew every single keyword, basically in our industry that we'd want to rank for, and I literally was blown away by the amount of keywords that are out there that I did not think of. There's a huge hidden iceberg. So using those tricks like I talked about, with the vidIQ and getting the CSV export of your competitors' channels, you're gonna be blown away about topics you'd never even considered. So I love that 100%, Lauren, and that can be reappropriated not just for videos, but for any type of content, for written content as well.
On top of that too, Clayton, I think that YouTube takes your brand and your marketing beyond the computer or the mobile device, right? So for example, if I'm planning a vacation or something, my wife and I will sit around on Apple TV and search for YouTube videos and watch those like we would a TV show. What happens is you watch one, then you recommended another, then you recommended another, and you go down that rabbit hole, right, of various videos and information in the same way that you showed that data with referred YouTube videos driving the most traffic. Well, that's really how it works. So this gives us a chance as marketers to go beyond just the traditional internet, right? And to get into real entertainment, which is what you're doing right now at the Hoth. So it's kind of cool to see you actually that happening, right? You're doing that live while we're doing the video and all kinds of stuff. So that's super cool. I'll go on to the next question though. So would you recommend posting the videos to YouTube, then embedding the video on the blog? Is it kind of an authority or ranking signal when YouTube sees those videos embedded and played in other locations as well? And are there any other pros and cons to doing so?
Yeah, I definitely think you should embed your videos. Now, if you're talking about in terms of SEO, maybe a year or two ago, it was a big thing in terms of ranking videos by getting embeds on different sites. That's kind of a little SEO hack. What we've seen is that over time, and I even showed you guys on a screenshot from the Google blog, is that Google is paying less attention to that and actually paying more attention to not necessarily if you're getting clicks, but are people actually watching the video? Okay, so yeah, embedding your video in appropriate places like your blog post, I think that makes sense. But getting a bunch of video embeds from a bunch of random sites, that's kind of like an old SEO hack, is not as effective as we go forward.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed that what we've done over at SEJ is when we'll do a PubCon interview or something like that, and we'll take the best of those and put them on our sidebar. And what it does is it just naturally gets more and more views and clicks as people are reading the material on the site. And say if we're getting 30, 40, 50,000 people to SEJ on a daily basis, we're going to get 500, 600 video views from that. and you can scale that up or down. So if your site's getting 100 people a day, 50 people a day, then you're jump starting that video, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, we talked about view velocity here, and that's not something to be underrated. Right when you publish your video, putting it out to all your channels, and I think, Lauren, you hit the nail on the head when you said put it in the sidebar. I mean, take a look at what YouTube, what their design layout is. I mean, the vast majority of the traffic comes from people browsing around and finding stuff on their sidebar. So mimicking that on your site, just like you're talking about right now, putting your videos on your sidebar where it seems appropriate, that's a great idea. I'd 100% recommend. I don't know, we're not even doing that right now, so we would definitely do that. So it's an even better idea. What I was referring to mostly is that, you know, like a year or two ago, a lot of people would build video embeds, just kind of like people would build backlinks. And what I was saying is that getting video embeds on random sites or whatever is not as effective as it is just producing really good videos.
Excellent. Awesome. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions of people that kind of came in a little bit late. The answer is yes. We will be sending out the video of Clayton and the Hawksters webinar today. We'll also be doing a recap on SEJ. We'll be shooting out this offer, but go ahead and follow that link, because I think this special, the BOGO special expires in what, 7 days, Clayton?
Yeah, that's exactly it, guys. If you want to hop in, we have the video special going on right now. Buy one, get one free videos on any pack that we have. You can buy an 8-pack of video and get 8 free videos if you wanted to. And we really want you guys to try this out. So the hoth.com/video special. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to this page. It's going to tell you all about it. And if you want to see some examples of work that we've done, they're right on that page. Guys, again, we have a 100% money back guarantee for any reason. If you don't like the video, we're so confident in this product. We're so confident that you're going to have a lot of success with video once you get you started. So the hoth.com/video special. And if you have any questions about it or anything like that, we have account managers on the line. We got support on the line. So we're here to take care of you.
Nice. Okay, next question. This person works with e-commerce sites, and a lot of them sell thousands of products, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about libraries upon libraries of products out there. What kind of video for SEO strategy would you suggest to get more awareness around those products on the site?
Well, there's a lot of different strategies that you can take. Now, there's one is that product videos have been really crazy successful. If you've seen like Amazon or Zappos is a really good example of this. It's actually just like getting a video and showing off your product. Hoth Video doesn't necessarily do that. Hoth Video's purpose is a little bit different, but actually showing off your product, you know, not just the pictures of it, but creating a video of it and someone using it, that has been extremely successful for big brands like Zappos, like I was talking about. They have a video of every single shoe they sell. But for the Hoth Video kind of version of it, or what other types of content you're going to want to create, is I always say, like, if you have a product, what does the target market want? What are they trying to achieve? So if you're selling beard oil, you know, or something like that, it's just one product. But what is the actual target market? You know, what kind of content would they be interested in? They would be interested in hairstyles, men's things, all kinds of stuff like that. So when you produce that type of content on your blog, you can see what kind of interaction you get, and that could be reappropriated for videos. So what we always try to do is we try to look not necessarily at the products, we look at what the customer, what the target avatar, what are their problems, what are they trying to achieve, and then really create content that's appropriate for that by using your products, you know, kind of in the middle to achieve that end goal. I hope that makes sense.
Total sense. I have a really good question that came through, and it's very pertinent to YouTube and overall strategy, especially the direction that Facebook's going in. So should you upload videos to each social platform directly, or just to YouTube and then share the YouTube video link? So is it better to upload to YouTube, share that on your social channels, or upload directly to social?
So I think we're getting into the details here. It depends on your goals. So for first thing is, if you look at this webinar and look at all the data that I presented, YouTube, out of all the other video platforms, is by far, that is the #1 platform. Okay. So in terms of video SEO and doubling your traffic, YouTube is the thing. You want to get as many views to YouTube as you can. Now, with that said, there's definitely some other goals, and there's other platforms that are coming up. Like Facebook Live is really great. You guys have probably seen in the last few weeks, Facebook announced like they're going to be doing like your brand reach. It's just like it's just going down and down every single year, and they're just really going to start turning it off. But the one thing that is surviving on Facebook, and you probably see this on your personal feed, is video is still surviving on Facebook, and especially live video. If you go live on Facebook, then you can get a ton of different views. Facebook really likes to promote the live videos. So, like I said, it depends on your goals. To wrap up this, in terms of doubling your traffic, YouTube is the big opportunity, but that doesn't discount other goals like engagement on Facebook or whatever. So that's what I would say to that.
Great. And we only have a couple minutes left. So, you know, it sounds like doubling your traffic. Are you talking about doubling your overall traffic or doubling your YouTube traffic? Because if your YouTube traffic right now is fairly beginner, I think just by using some of what you've gone over today, we can 10x traffic across the board. So is that an understatement or an overstatement? Or are you playing it safe?
Well, it depends on where you go. Doubling anything is all about the context, right? If your business is doing $10 a month, it's really easy to double it. If your business is doing $10 million a month, it's a little bit harder. So depends on where you're starting. But you guys can probably see the massive opportunity with video. And this, wherever you're starting, you're going to see success if you follow these principles.
Excellent, excellent. One other question that's come through multiple times is that, are you doing anything in Spanish right now? I've had about 8 people ask.
I speak Spanish. Yo puedo hablar español si quieres, pero we are not doing any videos in Spanish right now. Lo siento.
Probably coming up soon. So Clayton Johnson of the Hoth, thank you so much. Really appreciate you taking the time today, introducing all of these tactics, strategies, what can be done to our audience, and then also bringing forth an offering for you to be able to handle it for them. So would you like to go over that one more time?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, thanks again, Lauren, for having me, dude. This is super fun, and I'm so looking forward to like hanging out with you at HothCon just coming up here. By the way, if anybody wants to come to HothCon, we might still have some tickets left. I'm not sure if we've sold out yet, but hothcon.com. But in terms of this presentation, if you guys want to hop on this massive opportunity that is video, we have a special for you at the hoth.com/video special. You can get buy one, get one free videos. That means we got the price down to $150 a pop, okay? And we got a 100% money back guarantee on this. So we really want you guys to get started, try it out. Go buy 1 or 2 or 4 8-pack of videos, and we will create some really engaging videos for you. Again, 100% money back guarantee. So this is going to be really awesome. And I hope that either way, if you do or you don't, that you enjoyed the presentation today, got a lot of value from it, and really go out and execute video in 2018. This is going to be a banger for you guys. You're going to make a lot more money, get a lot more traffic, get a lot more leads, get a lot more sales, guys. So thank you so much for having me.
Thanks a lot, Clayton. Appreciate it. One more question from me. Who's going to be wearing the SEJ belt when you send me that pic later on?
Well, we're gonna get Hogan to wear that.
Awesome.
I'll send you a pic, man.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks a lot for hanging on today. It's been a pleasure to introduce all of this to you. We'll be sending answers to some of your questions over after the fact, along with a video, the slides, and a recap on today's webinar with Clayton Johnson and the Hoth. I think Clayton also has some slides that he'll be sending out, everything else. So thanks a lot. Right after we close this out, which will be in a couple seconds, there'll be a quick survey. You can take the time to fill that out. It'll help us make our webinars bigger and better moving forward. Thanks a lot, everyone. One last time. Bye, Clayton. Appreciate your time.
All right. See ya. Thanks, guys.